So, what are the benefits of investing in a mutual fund in Kenya? Like promised, I want to focus so much on mutual funds because I know right now in Kenya people are, thinking of where to put their money, where to invest. After things happened in 2020, people have realized that, you have to have or model a financially secure future, and you have to begin as soon as possible. I'm going to be talking so much about mutual funds and all these investment vehicles that we can have in Kenya. So today I just want to look at what are some of the benefits of you actually starting to invest in a mutual fund in Kenya. Let's dive in, guys. One of the benefits of investing in a mutual fund is basically diversification. So when we talk about diversification, I've also explained this in one of my videos. I'll leave a link. Diversification is basically making sure that you do not concentrate your investments in one place. You do not put all your eggs in one basket like they say all the time. So therefore, you don't have to lose in case one of your investments fails. So if you are investing in stocks, you don't want to invest in one company, for example. You want to invest in different companies so that in case there's a fall in one company, you're still secure. Again, you also may diversify by investing in different types of funds, for example. So diversification comes from different levels. There are risks in the markets. Anytime you invest, there are risks that you have to, to work with and to accept. So that's why when you're investing, it is important that you diversify your investments. You put investments in different places. Not just different places, but again, different stocks, different companies and stuff like that. So don't put all your money in one place. So that's one benefit of having investing in a mutual fund. Number two is what I call the investment expertise. Like I say, mutual funds are run by asset managers. They are run by fund managers. These are people who are educated and these are professionals basically. They know what they're doing. They understand these things better. Not everyone can understand the finance world. It can be a bit daunting and a bit boring, Investment expertise. So sometimes instead of you looking for an investment advisor or an investment coach or something, you go and invest in a mutual fund where you get free investment advice. So in that sense, I look at it as a win-win situation for the investor. So again, it also means that as you continue investing, you know that you are investing in a fund that is controlled by somebody who is professional, who is trained to do that, who knows what they are doing. So yeah, that access to that expertise can be very expensive for an individual to look for. But when you invest in mutual funds, you have that investment expertise right there. Number three is the small capital outlay. Basically, it just means you do not have to put so much money. There are certain investment vehicles that are so difficult for individuals to get into because of the amount of money required. But in this case, you can start with as little as 5,000 Kenya shillings, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, because they're pulling all these resources together and investing them. So you do not need to come up with 10 million Kenya shillings for you to start investing. So the fact that investors are coming together makes it easy for everyone to invest. You require less capital basically to start the process of investing, and that's an advantage. And then of course we have the fact that there are a variety of products to choose from. So when you go to a mutual fund, you will find that they're investing in stocks, for example, and within stocks they're investing in different companies. And then of course they may be investing in an index fund, they may be investing in bonds and these debt securities and stuff. So the variety of items makes it a good place to invest. So yes, the variety of options, the variety of choices that you can make makes it a good investment option. So mutual funds can be good in that sense. Another benefit is basically economies of scale. And in this case, it basically means when you invest in mutual funds, you are investing in this pool of resources. And when you invest in that pool of resources, it means you're pulling all your money together, and when these transactions are done by the company, it becomes less on the company. So it's like if everyone was doing their own transaction and buying all these stocks, buying all these bonds, the kind of expense that will be required would be too high. But when you come together as a people and pool the resources together, it becomes easier for the company to transact on your behalf, and therefore reducing the amount of fees you pay on these investments. And that is very important because a lot of the time fees consume investments, and that's why some people prefer to use mutual funds, in the sense that they do not pay high fees. So the mutual fund has brought up too many investors with a lot of money, and therefore charges each individual just a little bit of the fee. So there's an economy of scale at play in this scenario. So that's another benefit of investing in mutual funds. And finally, we have the mode of investment. There are different types of investment. There are different ways you can invest, not types, but there are different ways you can invest in mutual funds. And this means, like I explained in one of my videos, you can invest in, for example, balanced fund. You can invest in, for example, target date funds, different things basically. So these different modes would help you achieve your goal and achieve your individual investment needs. So it's not like one big thing that everyone just goes and do one thing. So you're able to choose what kind of investment, what kind of method, what kind of mode would you want to take. So take that into consideration. Please start investing as soon as possible. Mutual funds in Kenya are doing good. There have been increased returns with mutual funds. In 2020, Q2, there was almost 80-something billion increase in the amount of assets that are held by different asset management companies. So this is the perfect time to start investing. Despite everything happening in the world, you need to secure your future.